Boom. Well, like it's those stations with warp cells. That's always useful. Welcome back. So this was unfortunately not a 3-star system, so I might struggle finding anything useful here, but I can see there's paraffinium there. I need that a lot. So Wicked has actually given us a little bit of a challenge on Permadeath from scratch to purple and see if we can get under 10 hours. And I'm going to attempt that when I'm done with this challenge. I do not think I can do it, but who knows? It's about focus, so. Now it's a purple system, but getting the purple drive in less than 10 hours. Yeah. That is correct. Let's get this brewing. No, I need them for something. I don't think I have seen many purple ships, actually. I actually wonder if there is any. That's a good question, really. Hey. I would say I'm not the greatest builder either, so I will not try to be too clever here. But what actually helped me was I collected all the buildings parts I could. And then I started experimenting with making a little bit at a time until I was happy how it looked. Yeah, okay. That that's one thing I always struggle with is the resizing thing. I always feel it can't resize what I want it to. Curious deposit. Oh god, more storms. Well, this is as good a place as any to sit out the storm. Now, I will admit that I don't make many storage containers on my bases. They always go on to the ship to the freighter. Ah, fuck, it went the other way. Ah, okay. I thought I was smart, I wasn't. So let's just wait for the storm to blow over. There's weird things going on here. So where did it actually roll? Down there? Jesus. That was further than I expected, but okay. It's also a building. Okay, good. To get them before they roll that far away. Should be possible. I know you can make a ditch and stuff like that, but I can't always be bothered. Where's the fun in that? I never forget I had one of these planets with a lot of mountains, and I found a humongous deposit of curious deposits on top of one of them, and I took the first one and they all rolled to 3 different sides down in valleys which was very far below. So yeah. So I know what I should be doing, but that doesn't mean you do it. So building, which I can't see now because I'm too far away. That's typical, isn't it? And there is another solution. There's always a solution. Sometimes it's just finding it. So, not the most useful of buildings, but it will do for now. I don't even know if that was what I saw. Ah, it must have been. Well, I should really run these. More than anything else. Luckily I'm in a situation where I actually have good space in my exosuit to pick up whatever I come across, so that's absolutely a positive. Why can't you pick up chairs and stuff like that and get the blueprint or something? It would have been cool. More stuff to collect. So I'll go there because I need more paraffinium. I actually have 2 ships which is dependent on that, so that is actually why I went to this planet anyway, so Hey, Slap. Oh, this is a good deposit of paraffinium. It's rare to find one which gives a lot, so I am very happy. Yeah, don't go down in the hole. Problem with paraffinium, I can't always see if I've taken it or not. So I always end up getting a lot of silicate dust. I think I'm good now. So let's quickly see if we can find something else we can look at. For instance, a distress signal maybe? Yeah. Was that the one I just went to? Shouldn't send me back to where I came from, but well, you never know. The game sometimes messes with you. And that's actually okay, but yeah. Over there. How is my my health. It's always, the thing is, it's always a little bit risky with your health, whether you choose to run on the edge or you want to top up every time you can. It's a balance you have to find yourself. But when we're playing on Permadeath, we don't like to get too close to the edge. Because sometimes something happens and you actually need to be well, close enough to be able to survive no matter what. Death is not an option on Permadeath. That is pretty much game over. So, well, it is game over. So that's. And when I started this challenge, I actually died on the first run. I run into a very unfortunate situation. I was attacked by a predator, and I escaped it and ran into a localized hazard, which chucked me up in the air down to the ground, and I was dead. So yeah. I don't like particularly dying in games, no matter what I play. Some games you can't avoid it, but I always have this, well, I don't want to end up in that situation. I would like the weather to become a little bit better. It's a lot of... Oh, I have the walker brain, so I could actually put that on. There's a lot of platinum, okay. I will of course have to maneuverability is actually quite good, so I'm going to keep that for now. I might change that down the line. I don't use that much, but yeah, if I do, it's actually nice to have. So these things were not for that. Okay, I heard that storm has gone as well. So let's take a look at those buildings here. I'm not sure whether it was where I was, but we can quickly see that it was. So there's no need to go through that again. Well, if you have to, you have to, isn't it like that? There's nothing worse than sitting... You're kidding me. I hate when they do this. I'm very well aware that the destination has been reached. It's the second time I'm here. Okay. I'm going to do something completely different. That was, of course, an abandoned building. I could have jumped out to space and gone down. I'll probably have saved a minute or two, but I wanted actually to see something. So the thing is, this planet is a rainy planet, and that is kind of a paralyzed planet with bad weather. But it doesn't really look like it. I mean, a rainy planet could be like Britain. Here we know it's summer when the rain gets warmer. And it's actually funny because we have had roughly 2 weeks with very nice weather, and tonight the prediction is there might be a little bit of rain overnight. So yeah. Well, I must admit, the best way of finding out what the weather is actually poke your nose outside and take a look. Because it's not always as it's predicted to be. That is actually one thing they don't get right too often. Not at all there at all. So it's bad weather outside. That's Jesus. Have anyone ever seen Planets of Glass? I do not recall I have. But then again, that might actually, have I noticed it if I did? That's a good question. Oh, animals. Wow. I'm going to pick this up. I'm going to sit here and enjoy the weather a little bit. Rainstorms. Wonder if that's thunder I hear in the distance. Don't get me wrong, I'm not afraid of thunder and lightning, but I have a very nervous young dog which actually haven't experienced a proper thunderstorm over us yet, so I'm a little bit thinking how she will react if it really comes over us. But I guess we'll have to see, because it does happen sometimes, especially when it's been warm weather. And here in Britain, it's always turns out to end out with a big bang. So, why did I do that? That was not what I wanted to do. I is sitting waiting the weather out, because otherwise I've spent so many iron batteries today. I can actually easily make more, but it's just it's been one of those days. Yeah, well, I know sometimes you have to there is things you have to take with food. and you have to do what is right for your health. That I didn't like. That was rude. Being attacked by flowers. Ooh. Okay. I kind of have to start getting some space from this, but I still have space, so it's not too bad, but where are you running when I shoot you? Down there, okay. Yes, I know I could make a ditch. Two there, I did not see that. So nanites can always be used, so that's one of the few things I'm really greedy with in game. That is things like this. Yeah, I don't like you, and I don't like you. Really don't like when they try to eat me. Plants or animals. So, those who have been following me for a bit is aware that I'm doing a challenge here where I need to find and get the license to fly one of each spaceships types, except the living ship. And I'm down to, I only need one more ship, but that is also the hardest to find. And that is of course the exotic. I have a plan, I haven't executed it yet. Go to a 3-star system and hopefully I can be lucky there, but that is kind of one of these things, because it is down to luck when we're talking about finding ships. And sometimes a simple ship can be the hardest to find. Why do I get abandoned buildings? Abandoned buildings are not going to provide any clues of ships, but I hope finding a couple might actually up the next crashed ship. So there is a lot of options for crashed ships. I would like to land now, thank you. We're sitting waiting for the weather again. Yeah, that is the usual. I am not running any stupid chances because I am playing on Permadeath, so now I looked 3 times. I'm actually good at the moment where I keep the balance and don't run around in the storms. It drained my shielding very, very quickly, so that I don't really want to bring any stupid problems on myself. That's I'm very good at bringing problems on myself, so that's building that way. Actually going to market. It's a landed pilot, but I don't really have any usage for that at this point. Maybe when I'm finished with the challenge I will do more of that kind, but that is not really necessary right now. has actually been added to these. That's kind of interesting. I knew it was there and I ignored it. That was stupid. Thing is, all buildings on the planet is pretty much the same layout, so I know I can pick up the whispering eggs and get money or nanites, whatever, but it's not really relevant at this point. I know I said I was greedy when it came to nanites, but I also acknowledged that getting them, bloody hell, could give a lot of take a lot of time, so if you want to do it right. So let's start getting some of those done, so we don't run out of space. We are moving that way. See, that's what happened when they lay so close to the surface you don't have to dig. Then you forget to change your multi-tool. Empty. So yeah, the water tower I have absolutely no usage for. Well, so we will have to do something to see if we can find something else. I should really move on to a 3-star system. I got sidetracked a little bit. It's very easy in No Man's Sky as well. A minor settlement. Do I need that for anything? Not really, but again, building hopping can actually bring you closer to something which is interesting. And again, it's free to land and take off, so you don't waste fuel on it. And I'm actually aware I make it sound like fuel would be a problem. It rarely is, but depending on what level you play the game, I would say, because if you play on normal, you should always be fine no matter what. if you play on survival or permadeath, then fuel could potentially be a problem. But I mean, as long as you play and take care of what you're doing and what? I am slightly confused right now, but probably I shouldn't be. So minor settlements have different things inside them. Trade terminal. Sometimes you can find interesting things. You might even be able to sell something. It's not everything I wish to sell, so I am always a little bit, okay, that is what I want to sell, this is what I don't want to sell, because I do keep to mainly trade goods and things I don't need, so some solar mirrors. How many did I need? I could make them myself, but that's another thing. I'm sometimes a little bit lazy. Just a little bit. So I was thinking about this too. I also need a lot of platinum, so that is going to take some time before I get that. Yeah. Well, you pointed out yourself that I was a gig lord, so the question is it adopted? It might be who I really am. Yeah, don't let wicked near that, because then your gigs might disappear and appear in places where they shouldn't be. Yeah, funny enough, my last settlement was Viking, and you would expect they were able to fight a little bit against the Sentinels, but nope. They ran and hit every time they came, so yeah. That was kind of funny. But I have kind of gone away from the settlement because I felt it costed me more money than good was. So now we're coming into me being a geek again, not spending money maybe. Maybe Wicked is right. I am a secret geek. And I do have a gig on my dashboard. Not anymore, no. And that made me very happy I don't have to do it. I felt I lost a lot of... Yeah. If you can start making money on it, then it's true, but I was very struggling on that part on one of mine. It actually ended up costing me a lot of money I didn't want to spend on that, so yeah. What is this actually?